Have you guys noticed just how little we actually know about Master Yen Sid? It is honestly astonishing just how little we know about this man. Like, here, really fast, this is everything that we know about Master Yen Sid. He is a Keyblade Master. He trained Master Mickey. He is probably really good with magic. That's about it. We don't even know where Master Yensid trained to become a Keyblade Master. Originally, we thought that we were going to be getting his backstory intermixed with Xehanort's over the course of Dark Road. We actually even believed for a time that Hermod, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I'm really bad at pronouncing these like Norse-themed names, I'm going to be honest with you. But we originally thought that this was a young Master Yen Sid. However, we learned very quickly within the first episode that no, that is not Master Yen Sid. That guy is dead. So obviously, it's not Master Yen Sid at all throughout the course of Dark Road. And more importantly, we also don't even know Master Yen Sid's like canonical age. Like, we know that by the events of Kingdom Hearts 3, Master Xehanort is about 80 to like his mid 80s. This was confirmed in an interview with Tetsuya Nomura, the creator of Kingdom Hearts. However, the new problem then arises of how old exactly then is Master Yen Sid, because he looks to be roughly the same age, and Ericus was only a year or two behind him. But yet, again, we don't see Yen Sid at all throughout the events of Dark Road. So where is he? Where is he training? Is he like an upperclassman? How much of an upperclassman was he? Was he already a Keyblade Master at this point? So he's probably at least like, what, 10 years older than Ericus and Xehanort? But again, the weirder part of all of this is that they know each other, meaning that at some point there was like some conference for all of the remaining Keyblade Masters, and they were like, yes, hello. Good to meet you, Master Yen Sid. And we just never got to see that part. We also do not have any sort of idea of what Master Yen Sid's Keyblade looks like or can do. This is really confusing as well, because there was a really good moment for him to use it in Kingdom Hearts 3 when he parted the Red Sea of Heartless, but he didn't. He only used magic for that. And that's really strange, because Master Yen Sid is one of the few remaining masters alive. There are like 4 of them right now, and Master Yen Sid is one of them. And so it's like, why didn't you just use your Keyblade? It's pretty easy to make an assumption or think that he would have like Star Cluster or the Shooting Star or Star Seeker as his Keyblade, because, you know, he deals a lot with the stars. But I think that's a little bit too safe of an option, and I don't particularly think it would be that interesting to finally see Master Yen Sid's Keyblade, and it's just it's just the Kingdom Key with a star font on it. I don't know. That's just my own personal opinion. And you know, despite the fact that he did not use his Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 3, I do think it is significant, because I think it shows that he has a much firmer grasp on the mystic arts than he does on Keyblade, meaning that he more than likely is proficient using a Keyblade. However, it is not his like main combative form. So I would think that if whatever his Keyblade is, it's going to more than likely focus more so on amplifying his magical powers and abilities, more so than just doing brute force. Something that I think helps this out is that, granted, this was a high-stress situation, so a lot of things could easily be misinterpreted, but Mickey never questions the fact that Yen Sid never brings out his Keyblade, meaning that Mickey more than likely is aware of the fact that Yen Sid either doesn't like using the Keyblade, or knows that Yen Sid is more skilled in magic, and thus wouldn't normally bring out the Keyblade unless he absolutely had to. Like, a theoretical fight between him and Xehanort, I think, is one of the only situations where he would bring out a Keyblade and use it, or possibly against some of the Foretellers or the Master of Masters. It should be stated though that without a doubt, alongside with like Xehanort and the Master of Masters, Yensid is without a doubt one of the smartest characters in the franchise. He single-handedly was able to somewhat create a counter plan to a plan that Xehanort had been planning since he became a Keyblade Master. So like we're talking 60, 70 years that Xehanort has been laying out this plan, and Yensid in one single push was like, nah fam. He is an incredibly gifted strategist, and I will give him that, but there is just so much more about his character that we just really haven't figured out yet, and it's infuriating. The last thing I want to talk about really fast is Yen Sid's supposed ability to make new Keyblades. Now I say supposed because we don't really have proof that he makes them. He could theoretically just have a bunch of keychains in his back pocket that he just has ready in the event that the Guardians of Light need them. However, I don't know, because the only time we really get keychains in game are from purifying worlds or overcoming great tasks. So these possibly are just from like Master Yen Sid's own adventures during his Mark of Mastery, and that's how he got all these different Keyblades. But again, I don't know. There is so little we don't understand about Keyblades in general to where we can say like definitively like, oh yeah, no, Master Yen Sid is able to forge Keyblades in this lost art that to our knowledge has been lost to time, because there aren't really any other characters that we know of that are capable of forging a Keyblade that isn't like the Keyblade, you know what I mean? It's just really hard to say whether or not Yensid actually has this power, or if it is just some stuff he has in the backstock. Either way, Master Yen Sid has some tricks up his sleeve that he has not yet fully disclosed, and in my opinion, the ultimate way to really show off the maximum of Yensid's power would be to have him face off against a foreteller or the Master of Masters himself in this like final everything goes out the window kind of fight, and have more than likely he would probably die in that situation, but Kingdom Hearts has this thing about not killing characters. That's a topic for another video though. But having Master Yen Sid fight against one of the foretellers or the Master of Masters and really showing off everything he can do, and having that generic anime moment where he's like, oh, I've spent decades getting all of these Keyblades, let's go, type of thing. I think that would be a really cool and interesting way to finish off his character, because he hasn't exactly had like a character arc, but I think it would still be fascinating and really cool to see. I don't know, guys, what do you guys think? Do you really enjoy Master Yen Sid? Do you think that he's a boring character? Do you think we know enough about him? What would you want to learn about him in Kingdom Hearts 4 or any of the other games that might be coming out relatively soon? I didn't bring up Missing Link in this video because I don't think that he is old enough to have lived through Missing Link unless there was more time travel shenanigans, but that's neither here nor there. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments down below. May your heart be your guiding key, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.